Hello, everybody, and welcome on in to this not Saturday Splaturday. Let me just make sure. You can hear the music, right? You can hear music? Just checking. Just checking, you know? Alright, let's see. Hi, Echo. Hi, Froggy. Hi, Salad. We can. Good. Good. I thought I said a bunch of streakers. I thought you said bunch of stalkers, and I was like, oh. Yeah, I knew. Okay, so I know there's streaks. I didn't say that there weren't streaks. Splendid! Did they say a date? So guys, guess what? Chef bought the CPU for me. So by it said anywhere between October 31st and November 11th I should be seeing it. Because I bought it today. So hopefully I'll have it ready to go before Thanksgiving. I'm actually gonna be, out of town for Thanksgiving. So it's exciting. It's gonna be super exciting. Oh darn, you you used to think Splunday sounded weird. Splunday, okay, so Splunday does sound weird. It sounds like Splenda. I don't like Splenda. So big thank you to Chef for getting me my CPU. I am very excited for it, but also extremely nervous. Only because I'm like I hope the motherboard works for it. Yeah. Maddie fortunately Maddie went through my stuff, and she had said this should be the right graphics card. So I mean worst case I have a CPU, which means that I just need a new motherboard, which will one thing at a time. So I think the CPU will end up working, which is good because it's actually apparently burning up parts of my computer and causing memory issues. So just in time. We are gonna probably continue to have things sort of step back, like we won't have um the Pog online thing until we know that things run smoothly. Motherboards are actually cheaper. Wait, really? What's the most expensive part? A graphics card? Unless you want to make a super PC. I mean, that would be lovely, but I don't have the money to make a super PC. Hi, Beanie Nug. Yeah, I've been away from my phone pretty much all day. I've been out graphics card. Okay. Yeah, cuz the graphics card I have should work perfectly fine. I got it um maybe 5 years ago actually. It was when did the PlayStation, well, maybe it wasn't PlayStation. There was this big issue where a bunch of people were just buying a bunch of the new graphics cards and then scalping them, like selling them for extreme increases in prices. So my friend decided to get in on the like it was called New Egg. He got in on that and he got into a raffle thing, and they gave it, like, they were not giving it away, but they were giving it away at a different price. So it was way less expensive. Cost anywhere from 500 to 2,000. Yep, sounds about right. I think my graphics card cost probably about 300 at the time. But that was they were going for around like probably about 600 plus, not from the scalpers. No, from the scalpers, not from scalpers. Like from least to most. Memory, CPU, graphics card. Oh. Well, oh, who needs graphics, right? Right? Sploose on Sunday. Next you'll tell me Christmas is a week away. It'll be a week away in like a hot minute. Yeah, so I'm super hype. I'm super hype. Uh what's going on here? What's going on with life? I went on a very long mile walk with Dan, the boys, and Leon, and he's he's very upset. He didn't get enough mental stimulation, and I'm running low on treats, so I don't want to push things too much. We're gonna be gone for like uh a week, over a week. I honestly don't know, because Rem's getting married. and I'm gonna be celebrating that with her on the Hallows of Ween. Thank you for the fart, Rem. So I'll be gone for a while. I'll be gone for a while, and then I'm gonna be chilling for a week, trying to figure out how to eat. Hi, Booty. Marriage, yeah, marriage. She's getting married. Big everybody, big congratulations to Rem. By the way, Rem, where's my pictures of your final dress? I didn't mean to redeem that. Redeem what? Uh how do I I can't move like that. I can try. That's my redemption. If you want it back, we can give it back to you. Bonesy, can you refund Booty? Ow. I just made myself dizzy. VM must ask. Hi Salad, what's up? What can I do for you while I regain my bearings? I'm denied bananas. Hold on. Are you serious? Again with the fucking bananas? And where are you? Where are you? Come. Oh. What do you do? That's not it. Oh, jeez. All right. We're not gonna have you cancel stream again. That's weird. Because everything should be working fine. Where's bananas? Can I do bananas? Uh. What? Okay, no, something's wrong. Something's wrong here. What's going on? Twitch. Do you need to log back into Twitch, bud? You're not gonna talk to me? Banana person? It says Twitch is connected. Can I don't want to de-auth. I can't. Banana int. Am I gonna have to restart? Banana party. Something went wrong. Try again later. Oh my goodness. What about eggs? No eggs either? Alright, that's it. You're getting rebooted. You're getting rebooted, sir. Why are all your reward redeems thinks? Why are all your reward redeem things? Well, mostly. I'm sorry. Can you? Are you asking why my redeems are weird? Or they aren't weird enough? You gotta work with me on this. I need to proofread, yes. Which one? Fucking bananas. I don't even have... Oh, there we go. Okay. Bones, refund yourself and re-banana, please. I did it. They're plenty weird. Okay, so which one in particular are you talking about? We can't go further, V. Further from what? What is weird? Explain. Oh, my phone. Oh my gosh. Ara, good boy. Okay, so Ara is something that blew up in the VTuber community when I first started, and everybody seemed to love it. So I started doing Ara, and then people started calling me mommy, and then I eventually was like, okay, mommy trope it is, and then people were like, no, you're not a mom. You're terrible. Why? Why would you do that? You're not a mom. Like you're like a cousin. And I was like, okay, well then I'll be your cousin. They're like, oh no. No, you need to be big sister. And I'm like, okay, I'll be your big sister. And then it's just going back and forth for like the longest time. And I was like, how about I'm nothing? And then people just like go quiet and they're like, okay, mommy again. And I'm like, no, I'm nothing. The good boy, good girl thing. I saw somebody else doing it, but instead I just talk to you like I do my dogs. Instead of doing like the weird, like I say like weird sexual kink one. I'm just like, it's like demeaning, I guess. It's demeaning, but I love my dog, so I say it with love. What's weird about that, Salad? What do you want to redeem? I ask people all the time, what would you like to see? We can get weirder. Give yourself the sword legs. No. uh, I don't know if I have the capability to do that anymore. I don't think I was given that, but I mean, I could ask. I could find the person and ask them if they can give me, like, baby. Yeah, well, you're just gonna have to be disappointed. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Yeah, if you want to see something, just let me know. Like, this is what people wanted. I'm an entertainer. I do what you want for the most part within, within reason. within reason and my capability, you know? I can only do so much with what I'm given. I'll give you this one, Bonesy. See, these nuts fit in your mouth. You know they will. I was actually known, to have pretty elastic cheeks growing up. There's a picture of me, being my middle school emo cringe self, and I'm like pulling my cheek to show how far it stretches, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I could probably fit like a lot in my mouth. I never tried because I didn't want to choke. She was none of this. Yeah, I was the chipmunk. Mm-hmm. It just keeps getting worse. What are you talking about? There's a lot. Okay, I was a very strange kid. You know, autism wasn't a thing, or if it was a thing, it, was it Asperger's? Did they call it Asperger's back then? My mom was trying to put me in the special class, and I wasn't having it because, unfortunately, that was like, social suicide, at least where I was. So she was like, all right, fine, we're gonna work triple as hard trying to get everything done. She's like, try to make yourself normal, and I'm like, okay, Asperger's. Yeah, Asperger's. So she actually knew I was autistic, but I didn't know. I thought I was just fucking weird. Apparently, apparently I was weird, but, in a medical way. I guess something was wrong with my brain. Not to say that there's anything wrong with people with autism. It's, for me, is a big challenge getting through daily. So many jokes would go over my head and so many people would get pissed at me, okay? Because they'd have to explain the joke because I wouldn't understand. I didn't have any friends. So, yeah, back to the entertainer part. I would literally do anything to make people laugh. I was, like, second most class clown. There was one kid above me. But, he was quite the clown, I will say. Is that also meant to be a play on Bubble O Bill ice cream in the back? What? Bubble O Bill? You're gonna have to explain. There's a lot of stuff behind me. Bubble O Bill. Oh! Oh, that. Hold on. Hold on. You're talking about the ice cream. Jeez, I forgot about the ice cream. Is it in the... Oh, that's the desk. I want to zoom in on the ice cream. This is the boba. No, that's a... Damn it. Tequila? I don't have tequila. Ah, fuck it. No, okay, so when Puppy had... It was either her debut or, like... Yeah, I think it was, like, her first model debut stream. Maybe... Oh, jeez. It's been so long. All I know is that, for her birthday, she had a big stream, and she got all of her friends, a bunch of presents, and one of them was actually... You know the Sonic... The messed up Sonic Pops and the, SpongeBob one? So she basically got... She got us each our own box and our own flavor based off of what she thought we would like or be like. And she gave us one where the box, like, it looks normal, and one where it's slightly deformed. Mine wasn't super deformed, like, one of the eyes is just slowly, falling off, but the things behind me, actually, hold on, let me just move myself, are things that have sort of either been made or gifted to me or mean something. So we have the ice cream, and then my first controller asset, which I had no idea that you needed to have on a model in order to work. So that's just kind of a it's just a standalone piece at this point. We have the original first cryptid coin ever made. We have my original mic that I also got, which I was like, I'll just put this in the background. We have a boba over here. Controller asset. I really know. Wow. We have a boba over here that I got in honor of the person who rigged this model. We have a bird, a pigeon, because I was supposed to be doing a voice for Hatoful Boyfriend for my friend um in her stream, but I don't think I ever ended up doing it. So she made me a bird. And I was like, I never used this, so I put it up on the shelf because I love Puppy. And then this is the drink. Wait, yeah, this is the drink that was made in my image that Puppy gifted. And then there's a beer because I don't know. I was trying to figure out how to show people how to use VTube Studio, and this is the first thing that I pulled up as an asset, like just drag and drop. I was like, let's go look for something. A beer can, why not? And then there's the dumb sticker, which actually a friend of mine, I think Koi made this back when we were like really, really close. And it's not that we're not close anymore. It's just one of those things where we haven't talked in a while. Usually what ends up happening is people get busy and then you just stop talking altogether and you just kind of like one person ends up not streaming. I think he stopped streaming actually because of personal reasons. I believe he told me relatively recently that he stopped streaming because of personal reasons, which is fine. That's fine, but I'll always remember. I'll always remember him. He was originally just a cute little cat boy, and then he became actually I think he became a demon lord. Yeah, I think he became a demon lord. And now he's kind of taking a step back, and that's fine. Wait, Asperger's is a defunct diagnosis for high functioning autism made up by a Nazi scientist. Well, that yep. I am a high functioning autistic, but I am not a Nazi. So all right. A Catboy to Demon Lord pipeline has claimed many. Yes, yes, it has. It has. All right, I'm gonna move over to Splatoon because I've literally just been splooting the entire wall. All right. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh. It's a nice rainy day today. I have some cocoa. And I also was reminded that Splatfest is going to be coming up and I'm going to be gone. So if anybody has any clues as to who they're going to pick for Halloween, I'll probably just choose a team. I won't be on it. I was thinking about zombies because I think I was Bones last time. Zombies are pretty cool. I don't remember who last won the last one. Holy shit. Still have yet to Splatfest with V Crizzler. Yeah! Yeah, we do. We still need to splat. Still need to... Okami and I did finally get our fist bump, I believe. No, it wasn't a fist bump. It was a, it was our 100x. Did you hear Taco Bell is introducing a Baja Blast cream pie? Are you serious? I don't know if I should be excited or nauseous. Can I be both? That, okay, so I actually, if I've had Baja Blast, it didn't leave too much of an impression on me. Cause like I feel like it was like mid for me. But then again, if you get it at the actual place versus getting it at the store in a can, it's different. And I know it's different because there was a whole thing on it that we watched in culinary school where basically explains that they do add extra syrup to the sodas that they have in the containers. So yeah, that's why it tastes a bit different when you're actually there in person. The fuck? Imagine getting Baja blasted by Taco Bell's cream pie. Oh no. Echo, are you okay? Are you okay? I don't like any of that. I don't want to get, well, I might want to get Baja blasted, but I don't want to get cream pie Baja blasted. Hi Bones, what's up? Why you poking me? I need to add more like sound stuff on here because I feel like I need I need cues. I need sound cues because I feel like without sound cues everything just goes by me. I was trying to poke the dog. You can't poke her. I also she's hot glued to my head. There's not really much I can do about that, but get over here, you little shit. Um so yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get her off of my head, but for now she's kind of stuck there. She did this to herself. You don't give her glue. What are you doing up there, dude? Fuck her. They really have it out for me, huh? The fuck did they go? Ah! What the? Leave me alone! Game audio isn't making it to stream. There is no game audio because I don't know what's going on. But my game audio is crunchy. It just, when it's coming specifically from the Switch, it's coming in crunchy. So, the music is playing. We are getting music. Until I can figure out what's going on, which I'm pretty sure it might be the CPU, it's gonna be crunchy. I also have to go through my cables and just pull things I don't need. Yeah, you can throw eggs and bananas at the dogs. Look at her wiggle. Look at her wiggle. She's like a little bobblehead. Yeah, this is why she gets motion sick all the time. Oh, she's gonna kill me. I don't even think she knows. She's been so fucking busy, working, like, I think like 2 jobs. Like, I remember Chef was like, did you tell Puppy that you got, the CPU? And I was like, no. But, like, I'm gonna be talking to her on Tuesday. It's very hard to get in touch with her these days, because she's so busy. Haven't seen this model in, like, a year. Yeah? Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You'll be seeing less and less. If you had to choose, if you have seen them all, if you had to choose which model is your favorite. Cool to see the dragon. There is no dragon! That's Rem. I should get Rem's model on here and add her to my head as well. I should just get all of my children. My children, not children. They always would call me, so bringing up the fucking mom thing. They call me Mommy V. I was like, stream mom. This is the model I was introduced, so this one is my preferred. Aww, I like this one a lot too, but I can't really do much with it. I thought each model was seasonal. It is, but one model per season is biting off a lot, a lot. So I don't know if we're actually going to continue on with the one model per season. Mommy V feels redundant. Much quicker to say Mom V. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Yeah, I was the momager for a while. I need to get onto posting more, vids for pups. I keep going between, like, wanting to work on myself and then just wanting to work on pups. And I'm like, I should really just focus on her, honestly. No grippers for winter, saying it. So you'll have grippers for winter, don't worry. I have a plan, sort of. It's sort of. I'm like I'm half thinking about it because part of me, like, I asked Puppy, like, what should I do? What should I do? And she's like, you do what you're happiest with. And I was like, uh, uh. if I had to choose like one specific model to like put all of my effort into, if it didn't cost so much, it would be this one, I think. But I feel like I would need to like actually have a job and put money into it before I do that. I'm waiting on my model to be finished in the next few months. Oh yeah? Who's doing your model? Also, don't worry. I do want a key. I want feet. I want legs. This one doesn't have legs. Not that I ever like show anybody my legs. Angry Egg. I have never heard of them. Are you in the Discord? You can pop a picture if you want in there. Oh, my goodness. Cuz like when I was making this is my original design. Um sort of, not really. My mama made this. Mama Mayu. She made this I want feet stuff. Yes, I want feet, but not like that. It's been 2 years since legs V. I know! I know! I can't have legs. I'm never gonna get legs. Unless the legs went on sale, but they're not going on sale. I don't think I am. Join the Discord and post a picture. I want to see. Or just send it to me on Discord. If you don't want a spoiler. If you want to not spoil it for people. Consider hooves since goat. Hmm. It's classified up to now. I don't get to see? Can't I see? You can just send me a little sneak peek. It'll be fine. Oh, Booty. I love you, Booty. I'm so sorry. I feel like you keep fucking up and I'm so sorry. I just keep saying sorry. Somebody's name fucking Tylenoct? Could go full anthro model. Oh, heck no. Heck no, if normal models are expensive, I would... Anthros are probably... Oh my gosh. Although, we did play, Thank you, Booty. Thank you for the headbet. We do have a headcanon joke that, what is that game called? Oh, geez. I don't think we ever finished it, but I'm basically the goat woman from that cryptid dating game. Oh my gosh, what's it called? Something of love. Damn. But yeah, Puppy was like, this is literally just UV. This is what you would look like, and I was like, yeah. Anthro-PNG. How about the whole crew just gets like fucking perfect apocalypse? No, not that one, but I've heard of that one. No, it's the one where you can cryptid dating game. No, Sucker for Love. Yeah, yeah. Coming in with a third Sucker for Love. It's Sucker for Love, I think. Personas for everybody. I'm pretty sure we all do have personas. Puppy has drawn us as a little shoot your oh, wait. Highlight shoot your goo. I'm shooting my goo. Sent you my mouth. Okay. I have some time. I have some time before we're matching. Oh, of course it fucking Oh, that's cute. I'm a sucker for that hair color. uh You heard me, V. Shoot gallons of goo. What do you mean you heard me? Zach said it. Oh, hurt him. Okay. I am gonna shoot my goo all over the floor, don't you worry. I'm gonna shoot it all over until you can't see the floor. And then I'm gonna shoot over the other person's goo. What would orange and purple mix together? What would that be? Like brown? Ooh. Yeah, I would probably not do purple A. Purple! I was so scared yesterday, Tron. I just kept saying purple over and over again. I was like, purple, 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 purple. But it's best to share it with people directly. Nobody else can have my goo. No, that's not true. I can shoot these guys in the face. Because that's the game. Oh, no! Shit. The goo. I get scared and I ink all over. Me too, Rem. How's work? How you doing? Also, do you want other people to be on Wednesday as well as us, or do you want it to just be us? Why I didn't fucking just message you. Like ass just at oh, work is ass. I was like ass. Have you heard Mirage by Creepy Nuts? Probably. I'm working on table shit for wedding. Oh. I remember I was doing that for COVID had just started. And my mom was like, "You're probably gonna have a lot of time to do that, sweetie." And I was like, "Oh, well, you never know." And where was I at the time? I had like the day off, but I wasn't allowed to go out anywhere. So I was like, "Oh, well, shit. What do I do?" And I was like, "I'm just gonna put Hershey Kisses in bags." Been working on this stuff in final guest counting since 8 this morning. I know, but it'll be over soon. And then you'll probably sleep the best you've slept in like months. And you'll be so glad that it's over, but you also will want to relive it. I mean, apart from like when I was on the altar about to pass out and puke all over the priest. That I would not want to relive. Stop shitting on tables. You let her shit on the tables. It's her life. She can shit if she wants to. Sorry, I was looking to see where my nugget was. Can't believe I lost. Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Back to the original plot line. Yeah, I'm the goat mom from Sucker for Love. It's not goat mom, the goat lady. My coordinator wants this by tomorrow afternoon. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure if that's like early? No, no. Have a good shower. I should probably shower later. Froggy, wash your face once for me. Scrub those armpits in reminder memory of me. Assuming you have armpits. Weddings sound so stressful. So they are, but like they're kind of fun. It's basically you want to hold a party for all your close friends and family members, and like it's just really it's nice. It's nice because they have a good time. The hardest part is like all the planning, and you get like, well, no, because you can have more time for it, but you have to like, you have to time things out, make appointments. So if you gave yourself like 2 years, you probably would be done like if you gave yourself a lot of time within a year and a half. if you give yourself like extra time. So that's half a year of resting. But most weddings are planned within a year. Mine happened to be delayed twice, so I got a little extra time. But the wedding itself will be good. Yes! It will be a blur, so please just don't stress and enjoy the time. Yeah, like I said, I can barely remember most of mine. Cause like I had to keep going around and like eventually I just sat down. I was like, I don't know, Dan had to go and I guess he went to go talk to some of his family and I was just alone sitting at the table and they kept bringing me cake slices and I just kept eating them. And my gosh, one of my friends tried to pull me up to go dancing and I was like, no, I can't. She was like, come on, don't be like a party pooper at your own wedding. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna puke if I go up there. I was like, look at all this cake, my dude, I'm gonna die. She wanted me to have a good time, and I understand that. I understand that. I appreciate it. My god, I was like scared. I was so ready to fucking puke. Excited for all you girls to help me with the bustling. Oh, wait, we're gonna be bustling. We're gonna be busting, bussin'. I'm assuming we're just gonna be taking care of you. I don't know what bustling is. Are we gonna be carrying your train? Is that what bustling is? Cause so the term bustle is when you pin up the back of your gown to make it easier for you to walk. So are we all gonna be pinning your dress to you? That's why I'm scared. I don't want to pin your dress to you. I might hurt you. No, I'm kidding. If you have hooks, it'll be easy. No, you bustle my dress up and make the backside look big. Okay. Okay, you're gonna have hooks, right? No pins? Right? Just watch me, like, fucking stab Rem. She bleeds out. There are hooks. Okay, thank goodness. Thank you. Holy. Mine had hooks, and two of the hooks came out. So, make sure that your mom or your in-laws have a sewing kit on them with white thread. Gosh, I had no idea. I my mom bustled me, and then later on when we were at Chili's, my friends had to rebustle me because my hook fell off. Hustle and bustle, heck yeah. Velcro, no. Actually, that's not true. Velcro would have probably been better than my hooks that were falling off. Holy shit. I can't believe. I also love that this person called Tylenoct is still here. Tylenol! Did you have your squid baby after taking Tylenol? Oh, Rem sent me a picture. I'll have to look at it later because I can't actually see the picture. That's the bustling. Oh, okay. I'll take a look at it later. Velcro by technicality is mini small. You know what? You're actually right. Tylenol American. I identify as a Tylenol American. Yep. The girls will help you. Okay. Now we got this. Are we going to get our nails done? There's so many questions I have to ask that I shouldn't be asking on stream. Damn. I'm an ibuprofen bitch. So, me too, but I'm not supposed to take ibuprofen. Ah! I'm not supposed to take it because it causes my intestines to inflame. Gonna get nails done during the week of. Okay. Not definitely on what day. Do I need to be there for that? I have no idea. Oh, it wasn't me. It wasn't me that I was gonna have to fucking write this down. Do I have any sticky notes around here? Nah, it's fine. I can always ask you. Don't know what day. I remember when I had gotten my nails done and I was like, I don't want anything flashy. And then the lady was like, "Oh, you're getting married. No, 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 no. Here. We gotta do this. We gotta do this." And I was like, "Mom?" And she was like, "Yeah, as soon as your wedding. Might as well do your nails all nice." And I was like, I've never had nails this nice before and I don't know what to do. Also, I didn't know this, but acrylics, they you can remove them yourself. It is not recommended, but you can. You can remove them yourself. Obviously, it wouldn't be the 31st, but maybe rehearsal. Okay. Okay. If you can let me know what I need to bring, and if you do have like an itemized day plan sort of thing, let me know. I have to go polish up the swords. Stab people with the nails. They weren't sharp. They were very rounded and I couldn't pick at my fingers, which was great. If I could wear acrylics on a daily, I would, but I also cannot scratch myself with acrylics. They were too rounded. So I was like trying to scratch myself and I was like, "Oh, I can't. I'm so itchy." So Dan had to scratch me. Hi, Moon. I cast cuteness on you, but it doesn't work because someone beat me to it. Your cuteness is maxed out. Uh, I don't have any D&D dice, but do I have to roll for initiative? Are we gonna fight now? I can cast a counter cuteness on you. Oh, I can't do. There's no D20. There's no D20. We used to. We used to have that command. I don't know what happened to it, man. It hasn't been used in forever. Just take a. I don't want to stab anybody with blunt nails. Okay, that's just that's a lot of work, and I feel like it would hurt my nails. Oh my god. Oh, the squish. Just squeakish. Somebody roll a d20. I honestly don't even know, like... I don't even know what my D&D sheet would say. I don't even have my old D&D sheet. This this model was literally based off of a D&D character I created. I still have that 3D model, I think. Somewhere. I still have all my 3D models. They're just so janky right now. Ah! I got a 13. I guess I pass? No, wait, that's... No, I think I passed at 13. I have cocoa. It's delicious. Bones, I see you playing VR chat. Wait, how do you play VR chat? If you don't have a computer? Can you play on the Steam Deck? Oh yeah, you can, because VR chat is on there. Booty, I see you play. What? You're playing Helldive? What the heck, man? I can see all my friends going. You going on your Steam? No, actually, I do know you play VR chat because I saw a picture. I saw the picture that you posted of you and your friend. You probably got your proficiency bonus, so out of 15. I have games, V. Me too! Should I start playing Azure Lane on my PC? I haven't played it forever. I just fucking auto it. Go on and be like, "Hello, look at my amateur collection of girls." I play more than just 3 games. Oh yeah? Bet. I remember somebody wanted me to play Helldivers and I was like, there's no way in hell because that will crash my PC. I will die. It'll explode everything. Oh god. Have you ever tried the fake ball throw trick with Puppy? Sort of? I don't think I used a ball. I think I used like some form of like weird idol merch or something. But the thing is if you try throwing something, she's gonna start screaming because it will eventually have to touch the ground and she'll be like, oh, well, now I have to disinfect it, and the ground is so dirty because, like, usually when she's over here, like, she has to clean up. Not to say my floor is dirty, but it's dirtier than I would like. I literally vacuumed the entirety of the floor and mopped twice, and it's still too dirty for me. It's probably covered in dirt again already. Oh my god. Why is your floor dirty? I have 3 dogs. I have 3 dogs, I garden, and now is the time to be doing yard work. So much, yeah, the organisms on the floor. Oh god. The soda pop is back. Yeah, it's like when people say like, "Would you eat off the floor here?" I'm like, "No. No, I would not. Ever. There's so much dog hair. I clean up and immediately I turn around, there's just a ball of fur, or as Puppy calls it, a grumbleweed." I can sweep all day. We've actually leaf blown the house. Like, we leaf blowed stuff out of the house, and like within a day, just hair everywhere again. Somebody at the dog park was like, how do you deal with all that fur? And I'm like, I try not to think about it. Get your ass over here, little squid. Ha, god. Oh, I actually made it. I cannot believe. Expect to hear some at the wedding. I will not be upset because it is catchy. But I already told Dan about the fucking Goosebumps opening. It's a good thing that this is catchy. These K-pop Demon Hunters has catchy songs. Ah! It'll be nice to like hang out with friends again. I'm gonna have to make sure to take my medicine. Not really a fan of being up on stage at all. Not that anybody's gonna be paying attention to me, I just don't like it that much. I'd be up I'd be up on stage in like fucking Catholic school and I would be playing like, I don't know, tree number 3. Nobody's looking at me, but I'd still feel super anxious. Tree number 3. There's no puke bag for tree number 3. I could puke in the tree, but you popped in time. I popped? Popped what? What did I pop? Tylenol? Fuck. I love trees. Good. Then you'll love tree number 3. You died in the game going pop. Oh. That is a first. I actually was not listening to that. Sometimes I make weird, like, lip popping noises. So I was like, oh, you heard that? I don't know if that's, if anybody can hear that at all. Also, I listened back to the audio yesterday, and I did peek. There you go, Froggy! Okay, you did hear. Little pop frog. You have the cutest emotes. Shit. So yeah, I peeked, you heard the pops? Good! I do some pops every now and then. I have to figure out my microphone because I want to not peek when I scream. I want you guys to hear the lovely noises, but like I feel like my microphone is just meant for ASMR. You can hear all the moist noises in my mouth. Cause if I'm, which I usually am when I'm anxious as hell, if I'm sucking on like a peppermint candy, you can hear it. Oh yeah, she's glued to my head. Hi, Rain. How's it going? Uh, I just kind of put her on there and I never took her off, but now she's glued there and she's not coming off for a while. Not until I can figure out how to get her off. I suffer. Welcome to the world of the living. Suffrage everywhere. Nice. I'm still trying to work on the Uma Musume, which I am fucking dying. I love Uma, but I just the amount of times that I need to grind in order to get an event done is just so much. Bless you. Bless me what? For Uma? Gotta work on your grind set. Okay, I don't have the money to whale, so I can't get the items in order to do it. I would literally have to set up my computer to run and just like, I don't know, have an auto thing go or something. Make you drive vehicles. It's so difficult. I like driving vehicles in games. I thought I imagined you sneezing. No, I didn't sneeze. I think I hiccuped. Everybody thinks my hiccups are sneezes. I can't wail, but I can horse. You can haunts pretty good, huh? Echo. You know what? If you're going to be in my walls, at the very least, you can clean out in there, because I know that there's probably a couple dead mice in there. I hear them scratching sometimes. I don't know if they're trying to get out or what. They're gonna start rotting. Don't worry, I'll clean out all these copper. No, not the copper wires! Well, if you do, give them back to me so I can sell them. Who the fuck is this? Sasha. Stop killing me, Sasha, please. Echo, come on. I'll give you cookies if you don't eat the copper. Cookies are tastier. I'll give you I'll give you cookies with those weird uh what the fuck are they? Is it caramel chocolate chips? I guess. Deal? Okay, there we go. Is this Bleach? I think this is Naruto. It's hard. Okay, so the first time I ever heard this song, it was actually it was from a Kingdom Hearts AMV. Fuck. Fuck. Echo killed one of my fairies. I still haven't forgiven her. No, I ended up getting another fairy. It's fine. That's wild. Yeah. So let me tell you, Liger. I was a pretty sheltered kid growing up. So the only reason I even knew about anime was because I was in middle school and I had a good friend who introduced me to it. And the only one that I was introduced to was Naruto. And then the next one I was introduced to, which I was not a fan of at all because they were into yaoi, was Gravitation. And I was like, I don't fucking get why you like this. I was like, I guess it's kind of okay. And they literally got to the point where like the two characters kiss, and they replayed it over and over again, and one of their friends got a nosebleed on the bed, and they were like, oh my gosh, it's just like the anime. Oh, somebody's turned on with this. Oh, Mella. Mella Wella. Riku is way better than Sasuke, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm a Vanitas girl. I used to be really into Sora. Cause that was actually the first video game I ever wanted to actually play by myself because I was a bit of a baby. It was my gateway to starting to play video games. I was too scared to play anything else. I don't know why I was able to play Kingdom Hearts, but that was my first entire playthrough. Aqua is my queen. If we're talking about that gen, so I like Terra a lot, like a lot, but his characterization is just not great. not, not great. It wasn't me. I just did that on its own. Yeah, okay. It's either Naruto or Sasuke were a girl. Anime fans would be not be able to shut off of how good couple they would. Yeah, yeah. I hate the moon ninjas. Get me in. Um, Naruto was probably my first like anime crush, I think. So there were others, sort of. It's hard to tell where I kind of like ended up watching. Cause like I did Toonami and stuff, but Naruto I would watch online, you know, sailing the seven seas and such. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I was adjusting my bra. um, so like, hear me out. Listen, how do I explain this? Kids would be very territorial about characters they liked. So like my friend liked Gara and I was like, "Oh man, I like him a lot too." And she was like, "You can't have him." And then she'd like shove like a Naruto poster at me and she'd be like, "You can have him. Nobody wants him." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So then I started getting a main character complex. So now everybody jokes that if there's a main character that I probably like him. It's not wrong though. Oh yeah, One Piece I used to love Luffy. He was such an idiot. Shikamaru is best boy. Shikamaru is mood. One Piece yo ho ho. I know One Piece always looked so strange to me. I feel like Luffy was the one that looked least strange, but he also could just stretch everything. I still have not to this day watched Inuyasha because of the obsession that my friend had with like with Inuyasha. Sasuke never says a single word to Hinata. No, not on screen. And I'm pretty sure Hinata actually hates Sasuke because he treats Naruto so shit. Uh, would have been more interesting and engaging enemy if Shikamaru was the pro. Um, I feel like actually Gara, like if Gara were like the anime pro tag, it would have been interesting. But then he kind of gets really boring later on. I just say Sakura instead of Hinata. Oh, Sasu was it Saku? I actually don't mind. I don't mind those two together. Shockingly enough, like Naruto and Sasuke, they can't possibly. I don't say they can't possibly be together, but they're reincarnated brothers. It would be very strange. It'd be very strange if they were to end up together. Like pretty bad strange. Um, if like if I don't know Sasuke ended up no, because then it would be stepsister. Oh, that's fucking weird. Not stepsister. Reincarnated. Oh, reincarnated Oni-chan. Sakura and Sasuke were both assholes to Naruto. Yes, yes, they were. I don't believe Naruto should have ended up with either of them. But you know, Sakura Sakura had an obsession. She knew what she wanted, and she wasn't gonna give up on it. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay. At the very least, she's loyal, you know? It's not like she went to some other person while he was gone. She stayed true. So good for her. They can be together. They deserve each other. Maybe not Sasuke. Sasuke does not. Sasuke needs to go into counseling. But from what I've seen, he's making it up. Luffy is stupid about everything except emotions. He's just really in touch with his feelings and other people need, which is refreshingly. Yeah, I did like Yuji though. Yuji was pretty good. He's my goat, my boy. I guess Sukuna is inside of him, so the other ninja of the generation were much better friends than Naruto can say. They were, but just because you're in a group together doesn't mean you're going to be like friends, you know? Um, I want to say that there was actually also a complex layer not really talked about too much. Whereas the other people in his generation, ninjas in his generation, were nicer to him, that doesn't necessarily mean that they accepted him. Cause I'm pretty sure that even though they were friendly and like hang out with him, they were still to a degree pretty scared of like his potential, what he could do. Whereas Sasuke is like, nah, bitch, I could take you. And Sakura's just like, don't worry, I've got your back, Sasuke. I don't care for I didn't either at first, actually. I did not either care. I did not care for JJK at first either. And then somebody said, give it a second chance. And I was like, all right, fine. And I got into the lobotomy Kaisen and I went a little too deep and I thought I liked it. The story later gets really good. I'm excited for the fight scenes were really good actually. The UGX Choso fight scene was really good. So I'm looking forward to more really awesome fight scenes. Alright, I saw somebody around here. Where'd you go? My Shonen Dark Horse pick. What is it? I'm curious. So like I'm usually not into shonen. I like not to say that I'm not. So I say that I'm not only because, you know, I don't like shonen specifically a lot of the time for, you know, oh, it's friendship, oh, it's fighting. I like the designs of the guys. I like the guys and girls, you know. I feel like Chainsaw Man and JJK have driven large parts of the. Yeah, I've seen a lot about Chainsaw Man. I have never watched it only because I feel like I would probably get really sick from watching it. I heard about the vomit scene and I cannot. I will puke. My boy Suna. What is that from? You'll have to bear with me. Also, I'm multitasking. Are you gonna see the first few JJK episodes? No. No, okay. Um, I don't think they're gonna come to a theater specifically near me. The Demon Slayer movie was in my theater and I have no idea. I've never actually seen Hitman Reborn. I think I might know the character though. Hold on. Pull it up real quick. Mm. Oh, that guy! Oh my gosh, it's been so long. It's been a long time since I've seen, like, any images of him. I know, it's like the hair, the fire on the hair. Was leaving for work. Oh, have a good day at work, Rem. I wonder how they will adapt the scene where the girl jerks off Denji and they show her hand full of coom. They probably won't actually show it. They'll probably just, like, imply it. Because I don't think they can do that. I've been seeing a lot into, like, how fucked up people are treating Denji. And I don't know anything about, like, the series, but I'm like, let's let that poor boy find, like, actual love. Please. I think of all the popular shonen protagonists. Oh, Edward Elric! I love. So, funny enough, Full Metal Alchemist. I watched when I was friends with Dan before we were even dating. Um, and like he was like, "Oh yeah, you got to tell me what you think about it." And I think I ended up spoiling it for my friend by accident, and I told him that I did, and he was like, "We can't be friends anymore." And I was like, "Are you serious?" And he didn't say anything. And I was like, "Please, you're joking, right?" And he didn't say anything. He just kept working, and I started like bursting out into tears, and he was so surprised. So he was teasing me, but like I don't get it cuz like I don't understand a lot of so I literally thought he was mad. And like I was like working really hard to try to build up a friendship with him, and the fact that he even had said that we were friends was huge to me. So when he was like, "Yeah, we can't be friends anymore." I was like, all that work, all that effort down the toilet just because I made one mistake. And he's like, "No, no, I'm sorry. I was kidding. I was joking." And I was like, you're not gonna unfriend me." And he's like, "No, I'm not mad." And later on, I found out, like, after we were married, he was like, "Yeah, it was like one of those, like, anime scenes that you see where the girl starts bursting out crying. I didn't think that was gonna happen to me ever." And I was like, "Oh no." Oh my god. Not mad, just disappointed. Oh my gosh, no, he was pissed looking. I'm an IRL anime girl, what can I tell you? This was really in Japanese, Silent Suna? Yeah, I've never actually seen Hitman Reborn. I saw it in a magazine actually. The main character looked relatively generic, but he's recognizable. Sword Art Online. I actually enjoyed it up until Gun Gale Online, and then after that I fell off the wagon. I dressed up as Elizabeth from Sword Art Online. That was the first armor I think I had ever worn. I was trying so hard to get in with this guy I liked too at the time, and I dodged a bullet for sure. I'm just sad no one remembers Martian Martian Awakes Rome. Look, okay, I don't think I've ever heard of that. I don't think. I'm more of a visual person. I forget names pretty easy. Unless it's of dogs, I guess. Gun Gale spin-off show, however, was great. Yeah, I liked Gun Gale Online, and people are like, "Oh no, Gun Gale like Online was terrible," and I'm like, I liked it. Damn it, I'm fucking blind. Oh god. The point is, Suna is garbage, and he's generic and bad at everything he tries. Oh, damn. It's like me for real. No, okay. Generic and bad at everything. I actually, I started out, I enjoyed like Shokugeki, Food Wars. I enjoyed that a lot. Um, but I fell off the wagon, and I was like, I don't really feel like going back. I don't know. I didn't feel like going back. I used to stay up until like, gosh, no, like early in the morning, before work and just watch anime. I'd go into work tired, exhausted, and be like, I needed to find out what happened next. The ending was very meh. Okay. Oh my god, I was like, I would constantly feel sick in the morning because I'd just stay up and watch anime. That was the one thing that brought me joy during like working, which I'm like, I'm looking for a job now. Uh, I need a stay at home job though, so I can take care of the boys. Um, and not have a panic attack at work and be sent home. But I'm like, man, I hope it's not like another retail job where I just like feel sick waking up in the morning, just want to, die. I'm not, so I can be an early bird. I can force myself to be an early bird, but the problem is that the sunrise makes me feel nauseous. Just like the bright lights and the migraines and the nausea. I look forward to One Piece updates every week. Aww. That's so sweet. It's not even, I'm not saying that just to say that. It really is sweet because it reminds me of a simpler time where, like, I used to do the same. These days, it's just like, oh yeah, today is like Friday. This anime is supposed to update. And I'm like, oh, I can either watch it or I can wait until it's all done and then I can watch it, like, binge it. Get sneezy in the mornings. I don't think I get sneezy. Ugh. I had to slap myself awake today. I took a nap earlier, which is why I'm so, like, awake. I, like, never take naps. I woke up, like, super early this morning. I'd be fine. Like, I get nausea sneezes sometimes. And this is gonna sound... Okay, so this never used to happen until literally just after I started taking Ozempic. I don't take it anymore. I took it for a solid couple of months, like, years ago. And I was, like, perfectly fine. Apart from, like, food nausea. And now, for some reason, just, like, randomly, I get nauseous. And I'm like, oh, I don't feel so good. And I'm like, why don't I feel so good? And I'm like, wait, do I have to sneeze? And then I'm like, oh yeah, this is a nausea sneeze. I have to be very careful about how I sneeze, because if I sneeze too hard, I will probably throw up, like, in my mouth, and it's just not. Dun 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 season 3 has been confirmed. We still have to watch season 2. There's a semi-common thing where the nerve that makes your eye tear up in the bright light is too close to the nerve that makes you sneeze, called photic sneeze reflex, also known as acronym ACHU. Interesting. I don't really know too much about the nose because I can't actually smell. I can taste smell. Which I found out is actually a thing to certain people, where you can, like, taste smell particles, I guess. And it gets, like, stuck in the back of your throat, and usually people spit to, like, get it out. I don't know if it's, like, a mental thing, but, like, I actually, like, legitimately cannot smell. I don't know if a skunk is around, but sometimes I can taste things, and I'm like, oh, what is that? And Dan's like, what? And I'm like, oh, something tastes like rotten broccoli. And he's like, have you had rotten broccoli? And I'm like, no, but, like, I don't know how else to describe it. One Piece is one of the ones that you have to stay updated. You're not wrong. I don't know where I got in One Piece. I don't even know where I would start again, but if you can taste it, it's pretty accurate to how it smells. Oh, God. Between 18 and 45%, 35% of people have Achu. Interesting. Oh, I don't think I do. Because I think somebody told me to look into the light and I would sneeze and it didn't work. Where they start with the word and retrofit to have the right letters. Oh! God, man. I wish I could smell. Because you know what's, like, the worst? Is you have rotten meat, right? The only way you can tell if it's rotten or not is by literally, like, touching it and looking at it. That's it. So I've eaten rotten meat before. The hardest one, I think, is steak for me. I didn't handle a lot of steak. Like, in my last job, I was a seafood person. So they taught me how to recognize when seafood is bad, but meat, on the other hand, I wasn't really, they said if it's turning brown, you just toss it. And I was like, oh, okay. But they were like, it's not bad. It's just, like, people don't want it because it's oxidized. But if it's brown and then there's a darker brown near it, that means it's rotting. Didn't know that. So, Yeah, definitely got pretty sick one day. Dan did too. My bad. Which all the One Piece you're using One Piece. Oh, right, I heard about One Piece. Yeah, the fillers kind of really kill me. I don't have the attention span for fill. Even Naruto, I skipped past some of the fillers because I just couldn't. Bleach too. I skipped past some of the Bleach, which honestly, it was a mistake to do that only because later on down the line, one of the fillers actually came like not came back, but it was important information that I shouldn't have skipped. Oh yeah, Naruto fillers were the worst. Naruto fillers were so bad. It got to the point where I couldn't even tell what was a filler anymore, and I'm like, is this information that I need to know? Like usually they had like goofy fillers, which I'm like, okay, this is just a side story. But then they had fillers that were more serious, and I was like, I don't know. Is this something that I'll need to know later? God. I think I made it through like all of Shippuden. When Shippuden came out, I was like, "Oh, damn, this is so exciting. I get to see like adult Naruto." And then I was like, he didn't really change. She got like taller. Sakura got an extreme boost, although I kind of missed her like long hair. Do you remember the Robo Naru filler act? Vaguely. Officially, One Piece has like 10% filler, but the real issue comes from the flashbacks. Oh. I think there was like one anime that just had so many flashbacks it gave me a headache. Who the fuck? They're on our base. How do I get back up? That's not based. Oh no. I could see me. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, so like later when Shippuden came out, I'm not gonna lie. Um, I didn't even like the is it called Akatsuki? I don't even remember. I never pronounced it right. Um, but later on in life, I was like looking at the characters once they all came out, like the Akatsuki came out, and I was like, somebody's got to be better than Naruto. And of course, sounded like you said it right. Okay, thank goodness. Because I used to call it Akatsuki because like you don't know in like was it middle school to high school? You don't know how to pronounce it right cuz we were limited in our subs. We were limited in our subs. And then I was like, nah, we need to start pronouncing it right. It was one of those like, well, I've been calling it this, so I might as well. It's like a anime versus anime, or yeah. I don't know which one is right. I'm just gonna keep saying the one that I'm used to. But at that point, I was just looking at like which is the best for my needs, and like of course you have like Diodara, the fucking hand mouth. You don't say. Um, and what's his name? Oh my gosh, I forgot his name. The puppet master. Uh, Sasori, I think. And I was like, ooh. But like the characters in the show literally say it out. I know. So, we went through this whole phase where it was one of those like I'm American, so I'm gonna pronounce it the American way because no matter how I pronounce it, they're just gonna look at me like I'm just some foreign idiot. So that was a whole phase. That was a whole phase. And then I started going to Japanese club and the guy was like, they're very respectful. A lot of them they're gonna think you're foreign idiots, but a lot of them are just happy that you're, indulging in their culture the right way. And I was like, oh, okay. Alright. I'll try harder. Gotta say it's been weird to hear the name Orochi from Naruto first when he's used to. Oh, No, I was introduced to Orochimaru first, so which by the way, he was the original weird Michael Jackson man before before Demon Slayers. He was the original Michael Jackson man. I think it's so they have to have like this Michael Jackson look-alike anime antagonist. Not here to sit here and tell and try to convince anyone that Itachi wasn't a whole ass snack. I didn't like Itachi. I didn't like him. He wasn't my thing, and it doesn't matter because my friend was like, Sasuke's mine, and then she was like, and his brother, and I'm like, can I have anything nice? I also couldn't at the time figure out if Itachi was good or bad. And I was like, he seems pretty aloof and he keeps trying to kill Sasuke, so I have no idea. I think he's pretty. Yeah. It was nice seeing him. People would joke around because I would have the same like weird tired lines that Itachi did. And I was very self-conscious about it because people were like, "Oh, you know, you look like you're tired all the time, like you look, you know, your skin isn't all the same, you know, it's like divoted." I don't know how to explain that, but I was self-conscious about it, and I would constantly look at myself in the mirror and just trace the lines and be like, "Oh, people are gonna make fun of make fun of me so bad." And then later on, everybody's like, "Oh, I like Itachi. I like those weird eye bags," and I'm like, "Oh, now you like those weird eye bags." Muzan before Muzan was a thing, yes. The original, and he, you know what? Never liked the Uchiha plot line. That shit felt rewritten like 6 times. It had potential, but it kept changing. It got confusing. And like I said, I could never tell if Itachi was a good guy or a bad guy, and I was like, I. And there was like the shark swordsman, and I was like, ah, he's kind of cool. People turned around on Itachi. They find out what kind of person he is, and suddenly they're all like, oh, he's just misunderstood. And I'm like, didn't you hate him like 2 minutes ago? Oh my god. He's a great brother, mom. um, I will say, the egg cooking scene where he's like trying to make the most perfect fucking eggs, and he just goes through the the entire like a bunch of packs and eggs just to try to get like there's plates of eggs cooked. I'm just like, bro, I would eat all of those eggs. I would eat all of them. Just give me your rejects. Like I don't care. The fact that you even tried using a Sharingan for good making eggs. The Sharingan was really cool, but it just kept getting so confusing. There was like more and more and more. And then like, oh yeah, now there's like 50 rings inside of this one ring. Which actually, if for those of you who enjoy Chaos Puppy, if I ever draw a picture of her, if you look close enough to the tentacles, you can actually see one of them has a Sharingan. I'm not even kidding. Have a you go look go try to find all the Sharingans that I put in her tentacle eyes. Who is Chaos Puppy? I don't know, Zach. I don't know. Who is Chaos Puppy? Maybe you should shout her out. He was misunderstood because I was the one who misunderstood him. Yes. I mean, I misunderstood him. But then again, I was like, I'm fucking confused. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Oh, there's no sound for me. Fuck. Oh, at least it's working now. You know who Sasuke should have ended up with? Karen. Is it Karen or Karin? Do you ever let the viewer? Yeah, anybody's allowed to play. All you have to do is you just have to add my friend code, and you could just pop in. I literally only play with viewers on Splatoon. I'm lonely. The clone of Naruto's mom. Wait, is she a clone? I thought she was just. I thought she was just from the same family. I mean, they do kind of look similar, but she's got glasses. Kushina. No, they don't. What the fuck? Would have been funny since she's a distant relative, not a clone. She doesn't really look like Kushina. If anything, I'd say Sakura probably looks more like Kushina. At least the tude. The anger. You know, it's possible. She was chilling with Orochimaru. What team did you pick for Splatfest? I actually I won't be here for Splatfest. I haven't picked a team. I'm considering zombie. I'm gonna be attending a wedding out of state. So yeah, don't base any decisions around me because I'm not gonna be here. But I might go for zombie. And it's just like a random one that I pick. So if they win, cool. If they don't, it's fine. Because I'm gonna not be playing at all. The word clone shows up once on our wiki page in reference to clone. Oh! I mean, so it might not be canon. It might not be canon. But we can agree to disagree that Orochimaru potentially could have shoved some of her DNA inside of her. He was freaky like that. How he would have gotten that DNA, I have no idea. No one married Gaara, which means I still have a chance. Okay, look. Okay. Us girls had a day where we literally just, like, talked about, like, our anime crushes growing up, or, like, crushes growing up. And Gaara, like, they were looking up, like, older Gaara, and they were like, ew, what happened to him? He looks like he's, like, one of the guys from Green Day now. And I'm like, okay, look, yeah, he's got his hair slicked back. He's definitely not as cool looking as before, but, like, look. You just put your hand in the hair and you mess it up a little bit, and he's back to normal. Like, he likes to garden. He likes to garden. And I'm like, I am so down for that. Of the Critical Role game. I don't think I've seen Critical Role. Wait, is it? That's the fancy schmancy one, right? I loved Gaara. I was sad that he didn't end up with anybody, honestly. Because if anybody deserves, like, to have somebody who's gonna love him in all their entirety, it's him. He's been through so much. Hi, baby bean. You're being a good boy. I think I'll had the most personal care. He changed so much. Hi, Nishi. I'm not stinky. You're stinky. In a good way, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Where have you been? This is fourth campaign. Yeah, I don't really pay attention to them. I like the lesser known D&D groups. Like the one I was talking about the other day with the clown. The weird cryptid clown man. Are you you're at TwitchCon? Bro. I am. You have fun. you have fun. Gaara is Naruto's biggest fan. I know, it's so cute. Yes, I believe I remember that. Are you doing networking, Nishi? Spread my name, Nishi. Tell everyone the con of Twitch is over. Oh yeah, it's Sunday. Damn. It's telling you should send out my business cards that I totally have. Actually, I probably do have business cards, but whatever. 40 signatures? I don't know what that means. Gaara is to Naruto as Shota is to Dake. Oh, yeah, I love that. I love those kind of tropes, man. Vivi the dragon? Oh god, no, everybody, of course people know who I am. I'm the one that they're like, oh yeah, I've seen her. She's still a loser. uh She hasn't done anything with her life. No! I haven't. You're our loser. Yes, I am your loser. But I'm still a loser. Yeah, you did. No, I did. I'm a stinky loser. I don't put any attempt in my I don't make videos anymore. I'm so tired. Had fur babies, made plans. Yeah, but like it kills me. It kills me because of this one fucking post of somebody saying like so like Chef got me a commission and somebody posted it being like smash or pass, which is fine. I okayed it. And people were like, "Oh, smash, smash." And this one person was like, "Oh, I feel like I've seen her before, and if I'm correct, she only has like five subs and she's been streaming for like 5 years. That's so sad." So like I got really upset, and you know what I did? I commented being like, "Yeah, you know what? You're right. You know, it's been a long time and I haven't really grown. I don't have that many subs. So you know, it's either I'm really really busy and I don't have time to make a shit ton of content and post it like most other people do, or you know, maybe I just suck." I was like, I get sick a lot, so you know, I have a lot of conditions that keep me from doing this kind of shit. Or maybe you're right. Maybe I do just like fucking suck. And that was the last of it. Nobody ever responded. Is there Minecraft server? I don't know, Tron. I don't know, but there are certain things where like people will troll and they'll say some terrible things, and like streamers will say like, "Oh no, it didn't bother me at all." But then in reality, I'm like, wait, like, I'm up at night staring off into the ceiling, crying, being like, they were right. I've made friends. I've definitely increased a lot from where I started, but I also lost a lot. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Why? 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 It's not funny. Holy crap. Oh my god. Me and Tra are gonna purple their house. Nobody purple anybody's house. It's fine. Everybody is entitled to their opinion and freedom of speech. I'm getting a little lightheaded from that screen. Oh no. I'm just saying what has happened. There is truth in what I say. Oh, my favorite song. Hi, Ram. Thank you. Nishi? I know what you're doing, Nishi. I've seen you do this in real time. You're just bored. Yeah, you're bored. Yeah, Yeah, I called it. He literally has come to my house, guys. He's come to my house, and he has just gone into random streams and tried to scare the shit out of them by using Tangia. From stream to stream. I'm not even kidding. He did it to Amelie, and she hurt her jaw. And he's like, I feel so bad. And I'm like, you deserve to be yelled at by her chat. She had something wrong at her, with her jaw. I'll purple their entire time. No, Tron, it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's fine. Everybody's entitled. Please don't say you peed in my house. That's fucking weird. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. They're not wrong. I could put a lot more effort into things, and Dan even said that he wished that I would take this more seriously as an actual career since I don't have a job. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't wanna. I definitely would, but I don't want to get discouraged. I have one video I posted where it's literally a video I made in like 10 seconds and posted on TikTok, and it's like the highest video I'm ever gonna get. Nishi! Consider art streams. I've done art streams. I've done a lot of art streams. I don't know what my niche is. People are like, you're my comfort streamer. And I'm like, what part of. What is comfortable? Me talking about how, like, I don't know, I have a UTI, or like going to the bathroom for 5 minutes about the time I almost passed out on the bathroom floor because I was like so backed up from having a drink that was definitely bad, and I had to cry while saying goodbye to my friends on the bathroom floor. Thank you, Bones. Okay, listen, it's not even meant to be sad. It's hilarious. Did you put these on? Did you put these to go on your screen? Yes, I can hear and see them. But they're not. I have two monitors. They show up on my OBS. I don't know how to do the other one. Hi, Taco. I don't know what that emote is, but it's cute. Fuck, having a niche, and we're all here for it. My niche, is there like a gross girl niche? I don't want to be. There is a girl who is she's very successful on your main monitor. Okay, so first of all, I can't do that because I'm playing through the Switch. So I can't actually have it on my monitor. At least not with the one that I use. Ram, don't tangy. Stop jump scaring me. I'm starting to see colors again. We're on mobile. Oh, Jesus. I don't know. Yeah, that would have to be for a game like Faz. Which, by the way, Nishi, I was gifted a CPU, so, hopefully I'll be able to play modded again and not start crying about how my computer is breaking and falling apart. And, fortunately, I will be able to pay less for a phone if I ever can save up the money for it, so. Yay! V is the best. No, you. You're the best. It's a monitor. No. I don't. A lot of things don't work if it's not on the monitor. It's on. How do I explain this? It's on a different display. That's the best way I can explain it. So I don't think it'd work. Unless I had an outside source plugged up, but even then it wouldn't work. Personally, I find the ability to hold a cohesive conversation with you being chat. Oh, really? You're personable. Well, that's good, because I've been told I scare people a lot, and people have said that I have a very scary aura. Do you use the monitor for your Switch? Yeah. I do. I'll have to explain it later. Alright, that's fine. If there's like a tutorial on it, let me know. I know, Rem, you poor thing. Do you have more mint tea, peppermint tea? What else would help? I think they sell throat spray at your job. I'll be your tutorial. We'll have to figure out time, because I'm gonna be busy for, I'm gonna be out of state, and then I'll be back, but I'll be busy trying to hold down the fort for a whole week. Well, Dan's in Tennessee tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Required. I can't. You can't just do that. I don't know what's going on tomorrow. Nishi, Nishi, your Leon requires your Leon requires playtime and treats. We finished the whole bag of marrow bones already. Which honestly it lasted longer than I thought it would. But they're gone. He's had them all. Speaking of figuring out time, we never did do an art stream together. Oh, right. I know. There is something I want to do, Echo. I can invite you to that. Whenever I figure out it's going to be. I found out there's a thing called Magma where you can just draw with a bunch of friends, so I am trying to figure out after spooky season when I'll be available to do something like that. It's free. It's a drawing server thing. So that's fine. What's fine? I no longer have any bones. I no longer have any bones. He's so we went on like a very very long walk today. We went to the dog park and he's still upset and I don't know what to do. I know. He still continuously like looks up at the attic because he thinks either you or Puppy or Nemu are going to be there. And I'm like, "Dude, am I not enough for you?" Oh, Rem, me too. I'm not gonna lie, the allergies and the nasal drip has been crazy. It's raining today too. Lol. Though he does. We can't have him go up there because we're still in the process of trying to figure out a wood stove and part of the wall is open. Yeah. Oni Plays does a thing called Slightly Artistic, which it's kind of fun to watch them draw with a couple of people. So I was like, "Oh, we should do that. That'd be fun." So I'll probably be starting to do something like that, but we have to keep no peonies. No peonies or vajigis. I lurk as I watch shows. Okay. But yeah, I can't wait to play some more like modded stuff. Love you too, bud. Leon's laying on the floor, but he loves you too. Love, love, love. Thank you for Bone. Bone was delicious. He does chew. I can keep it safe for work. No, that goes for anybody who would join us. Uh, oh god, I missed a couple of. I want to be able to pick Leon up and just like cradle him like I did when he was a puppy. I missed the littlest of bean. I want to scoop him. I want to scoop him. Ugh. These allergies are nuts. I've been doing nothing but like raking and blowing pine needles. If I have to look at another pine needle, I'm gonna scream. Actually, that's not true. I have to look at pine needles. But like, there's so many pine needles in my garden, and we have a giant tarp, and there's been like about, oh jeez. So there was three, six, seven, eight, nine tarps, almost 10 tarps. And there's more coming, like full of pine needles. And like I was literally looking up at the pine trees and being like, Dan, I have half a mind to just like save up money to hire somebody to cut down those pine tree branches. And if the guy like behind us starts holding like a shit fit, I'd be like, well, they're over our yard, which technically apparently counts as our property, anything above the line as well. So even if it's his tree, those branches are above our property and we could do whatever we want with it. Because it's just so much. And like he has a huge yard. So the parts that have all the pine needles are literally just by the trees. Everything else, like his whole yard is just full of good looking grass, and meanwhile we can barely maintain our grass because of the pine needles. Every year I just keep raking and just like hoping that like the next year will be easier, and it's not. But at least we have a blower now, which is really helpful. I want leaves though. Leaves are really, really good for gardens. They make amazing mulch. And we also have we have chestnuts, and the casings are really, really pointy and stabby and painful, but they also make really good mulch. So like every year, this is what we do. Although I definitely don't remember there being this many pine needles last year. Yeah, my doggies they love leaves. Tybalt and Gallifrey, I have a whole video of them jumping in a leaf pile with Dan. And it's so cute. They love leaves, but not pine needles. I don't blame them. Pine needles suck. I think Tybalt peed on a pile of them. uh, old marshmallow. I made some cocoa. And my marshmallow is pretty much gone. Oh, actually I was thinking about treats. I have to tell you, so there's a Petco near me, and we would go there like all the time. And every now and then, if there was like a treat on sale that Leon, because he is such a brat now, we go into the store and he starts like nosing around, which is fine. I like when he sniffs around. And from time to time, if there's something he really wants, like he will just grab it and pull it out. And I'm like, okay, well, if he wants it that badly, I'm like, okay, well, maybe. Depends on the price. They apparently, Purina was bought out by a company, and that company had not been taking care of the transportation of said food. And there's now a bunch of moths like frequenting the store. They're all over the store. It's gotten better, but like there was one point when I was looking around and like Leon sniffed out something that he liked and I pulled it out and there was like a maggot in it, like just alive in the plastic. This thing was covered in plastic. It was alive in the plastic. These things, they basically could just like eat through plastic and cloth. So, I was in need of training treats for him. So I grabbed a bag off of the shelf, and the first bag was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. And then the second bag, I was getting down to the bottom of the bag and I realized these treats they're crumbly. That's weird. So like I had already filled my treat bag up, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a good look in there. I look in the bag, and it's just a bunch of like decayed treats, and I'm like, what the heck is? I was like, this is what's going on. So then I look further into the bag, and there's a web, and I was like, what the fuck? So then I looked it up. Like I looked up the actual like brand of the dog treats, and apparently they are having this issue. But this wasn't like it wasn't from like it was from Purina. Why do you do this? Why do you do this with the wet? I didn't do anything. It was so it was like something silk moths, I guess. So they're not toxic to dogs, which is good because I'm pretty sure Leon was eating those treats. Um, but the problem is that they basically will like destroy your food pantry. You might want to change Rem. You might want to switch over. Science diet is what I'm doing right now. Or at the very least, just be very careful because it's it's a problem with transportation and not taking care of it. You might not see webs. If you see anything moving at all, if you see any moths, just be careful. Because what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to basically throw out whatever it is that you bought. And my friend was like, burn everything. And I was like, I'm not gonna go that far because I don't think everything needs to be burned. The bag was like, it had just been opened too. So I was like, I'm just gonna toss these treats. There was no sign of anything like alive in the bag, but like there could be eggs, you know, so I had to toss everything. Like immediately just straight out into the garbage. None of that either. Just be careful. Just be careful. Keep an eye out. I switched off Purina because I was told that it's like one of the worst foods that you can feed your animal. And I mean ever since, you know, thanks Bones. Ever since we moved to Science Diet, these guys have not had a problem eating their food. They never yeah, really. They never have even the natural uh which one's the naturals one? I'll hydrate when I die. Um we were doing Purina Pro Plan, and now there's Purina 1, which is new. So I don't think I've heard. My other cats have eaten Purina for years and have all been healthy and fine, and they eat Purina. This is a relatively recent thing. They got bought out by another company. There, I have hydrated. Yeah, the Purina, yeah, I think anything Purina. Purina 1 recently came out. Well, not recently, but I used to do Purina Pro. I mean, that's fine if she's been fine. I'm just saying, be careful. My guys would have stomach aches. Not stomach aches, but they would not really be as interested in their food. Science diet, there's no problem. Like they always eat their food. They don't like stare at the food bowl and like look up at me. Well, Tybalt does, but he's always looking for something a little better. Something to garnish his food, if you will. I get more healthy food, but it's so pricey. Uh Science diet actually isn't, depending on which one you get, isn't that different in price range. If you get it from Chewy and do the auto ship, it's actually the cheapest that I've seen. Uh it's like 80, it's supposed to be like $83 for a really, really big bag. Like the biggest bag at the store, I think. Um and you can get it on Chewy for like 70 something, I think now. Yeah. Chewy's the best, honestly. Yeah, it's food is not cheap. I think Purina Pro was actually like 73 dollars or something for a bag. And I can get the same bag of food, like the same poundage of food for like a little bit more. But like I know it was like a couple bucks, like a couple bucks more, but it's better. My mom uses Chewy. Yeah, and sometimes you can get like good deals if you actually go on apparently on the website. So I'm gonna be going and seeing if there's any like coupons you can get from like the Science Diet online, because you can get coupons apparently. Yeah, Blue Buffalo is definitely questionable. I would only get Blue Buffalo if it's like for frozen treats. Their treats are okay, but that's probably it. I have taken cans of food and just like frozen them into dog treats for Leon. And I've told my friend because she's a very pure she's a purist when it comes to dogs and giving them the best life possible. She's like, "Well, what do you feed your dogs?" And she's the one who got me onto Science Diet. She told me all about the terrible things about like all the other dog foods. And like I said, it's like what can I do? What can I do with like limited budget and two dogs that are allergic to like everything? So we definitely like we worked through it. Also, I'm probably gonna stop, honestly. I'm 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 I am lit tired. Chewy is a pretty good brand. They also do this thing where if you have a pet die, but don't cancel your food subscription. Wait. But they also do okay, they also do this thing if you have a pet die, but don't cancel your food, they will refund you and tell you that oh, that's so cute. That's so sad. But it's so cute. That makes me so sad. That's I actually I very much enjoy Chewy. They often do this thing where you can like if you spend like $100, they'll give you a $30 gift card. So if I ever have the money to do something like that, I usually would. Like Dan would be like, "Why are you buying more stuff for the dogs?" But it's like, no, this stuff will last a long time. And then I have like a $30 gift card I can buy more stuff with. Oh my gosh. Thank you for stream. Thank you for coming. It was nice chilling with everybody. Ugh. Ugh. Lately I feel like my streams have been in bad times for people because a lot of the regulars can't come. Like I know Rem is usually at work. Echo's always there. Echo and Bones are always there. Froggy's always lurking in the back. Ugh. Oh man. I need to be stretched in like 5 billion different places. Okami is Okami. I heard Hills is Science Diet. Hills is the brand. That's the one I use. It's Hills Science Diet. How the time stream starts while I'm at work. No, I get it. Like time zones and stuff. But it was nice. What I'm trying to say is it's nice that you guys were here to talk because I need to chat. I need to talk. I need to be social so that I'm not as lonely. I don't really work Sundays, but they have I mean, and you're gonna have a wedding, so you're gonna be gone for a little while. But hopefully I'll be able to stream more this week. We'll see how things go. It all depends on Leon's behavior and stuff like that. He's been pretty good today. Sort of. And I'll be getting ready for the trip to home state coming up soon. And then after that, I have no idea what's gonna be happening, only because I don't know. See you on the 21st. Yeah. So Monday, maybe I'll stream. That's a big maybe. Tuesday, I will be at Puppies. We will be playing the was it No I'm Not Human or Sorry I'm Human. And then Wednesday, Rem and I will be having a talk session about Halloween. So be sure to good night and hydrate. Now, be sure to chill with us on Wednesday as we talk about all of our Halloween experiences prior. Thursday I may stream, I'm not sure. Thursday and Friday. And then after that, I'll be gone for who knows. You won't be home this Tuesday? I will. I'm gonna be doing Titty Tuesday. It's this God, I forgot. The Visitor Hour, yeah. I'm gonna be not streaming on Tuesday because I'm gonna be on Puppy's stream. Every other day, I'm not sure what's gonna happen because I have to get ready for the wedding. I have to polish the swords. I have to make sure that everybody has, like, all the dogs have their... What's happening Titty Tuesday? Titty Tuesday, it's going to be me, Puppy, Nemu, and Bones, and we're gonna be playing the No I'm Not Human or that game we were talking about. We started it, and we started the demo. So apparently the full game came out, so we're going to be doing the full game. So I don't know how long we're going to be staying up. But I have to stay up however long it is till the game is done. Um, and then Thursday and Friday will be if I have time because I'm gonna be crunching to get everything done because I'm gonna be in home state the week of the wedding, and then I'm gonna be coming back uh the week after while Dan's in Tennessee. So, been seeing a lot of memes. Yeah, there's a lot of memes. I'll probably sit out since I got a time limit. No, it's okay. It's okay, Rem. We know that you're busy and we want you to focus on your mental health and whatever you need to get done first, okay? It'll be okay. The fandom is also surprisingly pretty chill. We love a SAG man here. Dwight Schrute SAG man. Oh my gosh. Stream Deck, come on. Oh my gosh, I thought somebody's name was Haru Rara, but it's not. Who actually is this? I don't know who this is. Oh, I know this person. I like their outfit a lot. I like their model. I'm gonna send you to Hara Ray Soul. I need to start streaming. I need to start raiding out into more people. So, thank you guys again for chilling with me on this not Saturday Splaturday. And I will see you guys hopefully more this week. I will do my best. And I am excited to get my new CPU so that I can start playing modded again because I am so missing modded so much. Hopefully the motherboard will work. I hope you guys have a great night and I will hopefully see you on Monday. We'll see. Bye-bye.